Eric Carbone. And you've had many introductions now. But now you have your family here, so this is the real official one. So I'll turn it over to Lynn for just a couple of words, and then we will officially welcome you to Orange.
Eric has agreed to be the principal at Peck Place, and I believe Patty and Al can state he was introduced to the community this morning, and that went extremely well. Eric comes to us from Wallingford. He was an assistant principal there for 2 years. Before that, he was the assistant principal at Griswold Elementary for 4 years. That's a K-5 school, similar to ours, a little bit bigger, I think, in its number of students, maybe twice the size, actually. Eric has a wealth of experience, which he's going to be bringing to Orange. What appealed to us is he has instructional round experience. He's implemented team, he's got SRBI implementation, he's got PPT experience, he's got everything that we really need at Peck Place. So we're thrilled to welcome him aboard. Jeannie and Keith were members of the Peck Place committee. Jeannie was committee number 1, Keith was committee number 2, so I'm going to turn it over to them.
The committee, this process that we used to select the principal, we applied the same process at Peck Place School as Turkey Hill. It was a 2-part process. The first selection committee that I was a part of, we reviewed all of the applicants for the position. I think we had almost 40 applicants for the position, so the competition was definitely tough. From the beginning, Eric stood out. Right, you know, he was selected from our first run through of all of the applicants, and then once we interviewed him, he was a clear standout even through that process. I think for me, one of the things that I liked best was not being in education in the industry. There's a lot of buzzwords, a lot of acronyms, a lot of different things, and Eric was great at making those things real. We warmed up to him immediately. He really, you know, the connection personality-wise, and I think your style will fit perfectly at Peck Place. And he made all of his answers to all of our tedious questions very real. So it was really a pleasure to get to know him through that process. And I think once he traveled on to Committee 2, I'll let Keith speak, but he was the #1 choice from the beginning for us coming out of Committee 1, so it was good.
As for Committee 2, we felt the same way. We felt like it was a clear decision between the candidates that Eric Carbone was the candidate of choice. Again, we found him to be very personable, easy to talk to, knowledgeable, and he had a plan. He did his research. He knew what the school was about, he knew what the town was about, and that came through in the interview process.
Now, officially, Mary Lou Nezzo from, is Mary Lou here? Oh, there you are. If you want to come up, and we have some special gifts. Eric, you could come up too. We'll do it right at the podium. You could say a few words to your fans. Mary Lou is the PTO president at Peck Place, and she will make the official welcome for her.
I'd like to welcome you to Peck Place.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That Mary Lou served on Committee 2, right, Mary Lou? So she was part of the process as well.
I'm never going to be drafted into the NBA, so this is the closest thing to get to come up to the podium, I guess. It feels like it's been 6 years. I've been in this room so many times, but I'm just happy it's over. Excited. It's just been a tremendous honor, and hearing all the things that have been said about me, it's beyond my wildest dreams. When I started the process, I looked online and read about the town and the schools, and for me it was a fit. It talked about, you know, getting our children up into the 21st century, creating a safe, nurturing environment where all kids can be successful, how it takes a community to educate, and those things really spoke to me. They speak to me even more now that I've been here and been through 2 committees and been out to the school. It's real for me now, and it's exactly where I want to be. And I said in one of the interviews at one, I think it was at the 2nd committee, I said, I've talked to you for many, many hours. Tell me why I should come here. And everything they said was right on point, and this is the right place for me, and I'm very excited to be here. I want to thank everyone who was involved in the process, certainly the superintendent and the Board of Education for all your time and energy and putting your faith in me, the members of the committee, all the teachers and parents and support staff that are here to support me. You've been wonderful, and it's just a very welcoming feeling. Certainly Al DeCamp, the current principal, right away opened up his arms to me, brought me in today. I saw every single classroom, met every single staff member, pretty much met every single student in the building, and was greeted with notes and posters. And the one uncomfortable moment was when a kid said, "Do you sing and dance?" And I said, "Yeah, no, I don't." But outside of that, it's been perfect. And I would be remiss, obviously, if I did not thank my family. My wife Maurice is here, and my two sons, Joseph and Daniel. They've supported me the entire way. They're just the best. And I'll leave you with one last humorous anecdote. I told my third grade son about the job after folks in Wallingford knew, because that's where I currently work, because I didn't want word to get out. But I never told Daniel, the first grader. And so tonight I says, "Quick, you got to get in the shower and get dressed because we have a meeting. You know, Daddy's got a new job." And he looked at me kind of strangely and he says, I said, "Daddy's going to be a principal, Daniel. I'm going from assistant principal to principal." And he looked at me and said, "I thought you got fired." So, no, Daniel, I didn't get fired. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.